Hey, Margaret, good evening, good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Patty. Good evening, Marie. Good evening, Sabrina. How you doing? Sabrina, you through cooking? Good evening, sis. How you doing? Good evening, Paulette. Sis, what you doing? You cooking, sis? Good evening, Catherine. Good evening, Teresa. How you doing, Pam? How y'all doing? Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. Y'all, it's been a long day today. I'm just now getting back in the kitchen. Well, I've been back in here a while. I stayed gone from home longer than I had anticipated. So, that's what I'm doing now, sis. I'm about to, it's going to be a long night for me. Because I got another cake to bake. I didn't get a chance, I left home unexpectedly. And the meeting took longer than we thought. Then I had to go by the store because I didn't have any powdered sugar. So, I'm here. Good evening, Emma and Rachel. How is everybody doing this evening? Well, y'all know I hope you're doing your absolute best. So I'm making potato salad. It's not going to take long because I have everything prepped up. I did that before I left. So let's get to it. Y'all can see that. So this is my potatoes. And I've already cubed them up. Well, not cubed because my potatoes are not cubed up. I kind of mash them and then I cut them. But I cut them small. But I'm going to show y'all everything I'm fixing to put in here. And now, let me tell you before I get started. If you don't put what I put in it, if you don't like it, leave it out, please. Please leave it out. But I put celery. Pretty basic recipe. Okay, and that's about a stalk and a half of celery. I put onions. You know, we love onions here. And that's a piece too big. I put bell peppers. It's about a half of a bell pepper. And I'm just using this color because what I had. You can use any color you like. And this is 5 hard-boiled eggs. So they're going in. So now. Now I'm going to put in my seasoning, which is black pepper, sea salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and celery seed. Okay, and it's about a teaspoon of salt. It's about a teaspoon of each one of them for the amount I'm making. Of course, if you're making more or making less, you'll have to adjust it. So now, there's another big piece. Now I'm using sweet dill relish. Sweet dill relish. The sweet salad cube. I have mixed them. Byron don't like dill, but I love the taste of potato salad when you mix the dill and the sweet. Let me get a spoon. Looking for a spoon. So I'm gonna let this drain a little bit because I don't want the juice. I just want the cubes. And Byron like a lot of pickles. So what that is, about a half a cup. Okay. Y'all through cooking yet? Where y'all at with y'all cooking? Good evening, Betty Wallace and Queenie and Carol and hello, Rose and LaBeta. Hey, Di. LaBeta Taylor. Hey, Di. How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving, Di. I'm glad I looked at the camera, Di, just in time to see you. You doing all right? Good evening, Mary and Patrick. Okay, guys, let's get back right here. Because I can't tarry. I got to keep going. I got another whole cake to make. So now I put yellow mustard in mine. Yellow mustard. And I also put sugar. So this is a tablespoon measure. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons in it. And just so it have a little tangy, because I like sweet tangy, I got some vinegar, this apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to put, this is about a tablespoon. And now we ready to mix. Put this down. Let me go do like my mama used to do, except she didn't use no glove. This is the best tool you can have. So now we fixing the mix, y'all. No, we can't mix, y'all. We can't mix yet. Can't mix yet. Got to add the mayonnaise. When was y'all gonna tell me? Let me get me a spoon. So I'm gonna try to use my left hand for this. So I guess this is, I'm just going to guess at it and say this is pretty close to a cup. Okay? I may have to mix some more with it, but we're going to see how this goes. And we fixing the mix. Oh, when y'all hear that sound, that's the sound you want to hear. Creamy, y'all see that? Mm-mm. That's mixed. And that's mixed pretty good there. Now I'm going to taste it. Oh, Father, thank you. Let's taste a little bit. See that? Creamy. It's right on the money. I mean, right. Perfect sweetness, perfect tanginess, seasoned just right. It's right on the money. Right on the money, guys. So I'm going to transfer this into another bowl. Get all this stuff out the way right here. Yeah, that is, oh. And you know what? It's going to be even better tomorrow. It's going to be even better tomorrow. So we're going to make this frosting now. It's a easy peasy frosting. Nothing hard about it at all. And it's a frosting you just change the flavoring you use. And you could use this recipe a lot of times for a lot of things. Let me get up. Let me get up. Transfer this to a bowl. Good evening, Melanie and Madison. LaTanya, good evening. And Cynthia, I thank y'all for joining me, y'all. Potato salad. But I'm gonna get in this tonight because we haven't had dinner. And I know he gonna want some of this tonight because we're having brats for dinner. I got them over here cooking on low on the stove. Hello, Nicole and Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. Hello, LaTanya and Jerika. And guys, listen. Let me stick this in the fridge. Guys, listen, if this is your first time here, Lord, I'm multitasking. I'm doing this side dinner over here. them. So let me move all this out, and we're gonna get on this cake frosting. Oh, let me show y'all the cake. Now this is the cake I made this morning. This is the butter pecan cake I made this morning. Now you see I did have a little incident right there, but the frosting will cover that up. And look, I had 2 cans of Baker's Joy. Couldn't get either one of them to work this morning when I made this cake. Ooh, y'all, this smells so good. And so I told them on the live this morning when I made it that I had to go back to my old way. Flour in the pan, greasing and flouring. I had to go back to the way Mama taught me. Okay, we ready to get started now on this icing. Calls for a half a cup of butter, softened. And I'm using my whisk attachment. Half a cup of butter. And this is an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. You're going to use the whole block, the 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Okay? Now we just have to beat this until it's fluffy. Hello, Jennifer and Ella, Sandra. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to all y'all cooking. Well, thank you, Patty. Patty, did you see me make this cake this morning? Let me get me a spatula. The dishwasher still. Dishwasher just turned off, so let me kind of dry this. Didn't have a chance to dry yet. You got a birthday coming up in December. I wish you could make me a cake. Nicole. Okay. Now we cream it. This is a simple frosting, y'all. You just have to beat this cream cheese and butter until it's fluffy. Real simple. And that's a half a cup of butter and an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Let me get my sugar. You need 3 cups of powdered sugar. You need 3 cups of powdered sugar. You want to beat this until it's fluffy. And it looks like it's about there. Let's see. Now we're going to beat it a little while longer. Give it a few more twirls. What you say? Hey, Dick, you made an old-fashioned apple butter layer cake. Ooh, Dick, send me a piece. I know that's good. MCE son, no, I'm not going to post the recipe. But I will tell you everything I'm using. I used this morning. I will tell you. Since it's a holiday, now you know how I feel about posting recipes. I just don't have the time. I just do not have the time. And I give everything I use in the recipe during the video. But I will read off the recipe before I go. I will tell you the recipe for the cake. It's getting there, y'all. And it's fluffy. Now, see, that look like cream. That look like whipped cream, don't it? Okay, so now it's fluffy, so it's time to add our vanilla and our these are the two extracts we're going to use. We're going to use vanilla, and butter, okay? So we're going to use a half a teaspoon of each one of them. A half a teaspoon of vanilla. And I might use a little bit more vanilla. But I'm going to use a half a teaspoon of this butter. Oops, I used a little bit more than a half a teaspoon of the butter. And we're going to use a half a teaspoon of this vanilla. I'm going to use a little bit more of the vanilla. Okay. Now, before I add my sugar, I think I'm going to let that mix that up a little bit. Now let's start adding the sugar. You need 3 cups of sugar, powdered sugar. Just get something to dip this out with. Okay. And you're going to add this powdered sugar 1 cup at a time. So that's 1 cup. Start out slow, just like you would with flour. Or else you're going to have a powder mess on your hand. Let's scrape these sides. push it all down. Okay. Let's add another cup of sugar. I got my pecans out too because I'm going to garnish it with pecans on the top. Let's scrape down these sides again. Y'all, I got to make another cake. I might get up early in the morning. I am tired. Okay, last cup of sugar, guys. This will be our 3 cups. Ooh, I got some on my cake. Okay, that's it for the sugar. Let's let this twirl. Okay. Hello, Judy Mitchell and Charlene McClendon and George Black. I wish you was here too, Vanessa. I wish you was here too, the Taste of Peace. You know, my baby sister is named Vanessa. Yeah. And there you have it. Cream cheese frosting. But I am not done with this yet. I still see some powdered sugar down there. And it's just a tad bit thicker than what I wanted. So now, I wanted more pourable, well, I didn't want it quite this thick. So, I'm going to add a liquid to it to thin it out a little bit. How you fix it in your icing. And I'm not sure what you're asking me, dear. I'm not quite sure what you're asking. How I fix what? Okay. Instead of heavy whipping cream or milk or, whole milk, evaporated milk, you could use either one of those to thin this out. But this is what I'm using. Butter pecan. Okay. To just thin it out a little bit. And I know this coffee creamer, so don't say nothing. I do read. So I'm only going to put a little bit. This is a tablespoon measure. Just so. And I'm going to let that go. I'm going to add a little bit more because it's still a little thicker than what I wanted. 1 tablespoon. 2. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons. And that's it. I can look at it and tell. That's it. Okay. So light. Oh, it's so light, guys. Open my spatula. Need to smell. I can smell that creamer in it. And this also just add a little bit more flavor. That's one reason I use it too. Okay. Check our sausages back here. They are doing good. So now, I'm trying to decide if I want it all over the cake. Now keep in mind, I am not a baker, guys. I can bake a cake, but I don't claim, baking ain't my claim to fame. I'll just say that. I can make it taste good. What y'all think? How I'm doing? Y'all let me know how I'm doing now. Well, I know you will, though. Ain't no need of me telling you to let me know. I know you will. I know you most certainly will. Okay, guys. Now I'm just trying to make it look a little better. Not look so raggedy. So what y'all think? How I do? Okay then. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. These are the pecans I roasted this morning. I'm cooking greens dressing. Let me rinse my hands out. Potato salad, ham, green bean casserole. What else I got? And I think that's it. And we not gonna even eat dinner here tomorrow. And so now I toasted these pecans this morning. These are just, and if you want to know how to toast pecans, just put you some butter in a skillet. I put about 2 tablespoons of butter. That's a whole one. In a skillet. And just put the pecans in there. And let them, but you have to stand there because they will burn real fast. And so you just, you can't leave them because you got to stir them too. I want these up. Okay. Okay, guys. A few more around here. Okay, guys. Oh, y'all can't see. And that's it. Butter pecan pound cake with cream cheese, buttercream frosting. That's it. Rachel, no, I'm not going to frost in the sides. I thought about it, but I'm going to leave it like this. Thank you, Mary Watkins. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Eliza. Thank you, Ida, and thank you, Doris. So, guys, this it. Y'all try this recipe. It's in my cookbook. When my cookbook come out, these are all my recipes, y'all. And I'm working on it real hard. I want y'all to know. And yeah. So, guys, I love you. I thank y'all for joining me. And thank you, Monica. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Hello, Mary Turner and Joan P. Warner. And hey, Christine, how you doing, girl? You finished cooking? Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for the stars, Barbara. I appreciate it. Hey, Natalie. How you doing? Thank you. So, guys, I'll see y'all in the morning. Well, I might see you later on tonight. It just depends, but I'm going to have to get me a little rest. I'm going to clean this up and set up for the other cake. And then I'm going to go rest a little bit. Thank you, Tricia. Thank you, Emma. And guys, if this is any of y'all first time here, y'all please leave it in the comments. where you watching from. And welcome, and please come again. Thank you, John P. Warner. So, guys, y'all gonna have the most amazing rest of your evening. Happy, blessed Thanksgiving to you all. And until I see you again, love, peace, and blessings. Bye-bye, guys. Well, good for you, Christine, because I have a lot left to do. Bye-bye, guys.